science can't yet explain. In a field of research ostracized by the scientific community, my team of skeptics and believers alike are here to bring hard, authentic, and unbiased evidence to the table. We are Midwest Supernatural.
Jeff Fite. I'm one of the owners. Partner Jason is out town this weekend, so I'm here to host this. Welcome to the building. Basically, the building started as a Methodist church back in 1857, I believe. Stayed a church until about 1927 when the National Daily Republican Register bought it and a newspaper, and they had it for 127 years. And then about 3.5 years ago, we bought the building and turned it into a antique mall vendor space. We were told that there was a resident spirit, and we've had good feelings from it all over the 3 years that we've been here. We haven't had too many issues with anything going bad, but we've had a few positives where basically we had the feeling that, an overpowering feeling of being told to come back and check the place out to see what we needed to see. And we did, and it basically was a positive for us.
Gotcha.
We ended up catching somebody that was taking stuff out of the building after hours, and we ended up taking the key away from that person, and that ended that relationship for that portion.
And I've talked to you for quite some time now, and I've gotten to know some of the abilities that you have when it comes to be able to sense
Right.
paranormal or sense something that's out of place. And that's what you're speaking about, catching this person in an act, right?
Correct.
You was...
We were already home, and the store was closed, and I had an overpowering feeling that I needed to come back to the building. And I talked to my partner. I was like, one of us has to go back to the building. I'm just feeling this really urge. And he's like, you know, I'm feeling the same thing. So he ended up coming over here.
And you guys caught this person in the act. That was just off your feelings alone.
Yeah.
You said, man, we have to get back there.
Yep.
And you caught this person in the act. That's awesome.
So basically what we figured after that, we talked about it when he got back, and he was like, you know what, we have to thank our friend.
Yeah.
We had already been told that they had done a previous overnighter many years ago here, along with the courthouse in town. And we were told that the resident spirit's name was Caesar. Caesar was supposed to be a former parishioner of the church back in the 1800s. Described to us as a very well-dressed black man with white hair. Several of the employees from the newspaper over the course of the 3 years that we've had the place have described having the hair on the back of their necks raised after hours because they had to stay late at the newspaper. They didn't like doing that because they knew about Caesar.
They didn't want to...
They didn't necessarily want to be here.
They didn't want to be
especially with the
here.
women.
Would you say Caesar is a pleasant spirit?
I think he is.
You think he is?
I think he's very pleasant spirit, I think. Stuff sorted out here, but come on up to the second floor.
Something just shut my camera off.
Really?
It's alright, we'll get it going again. Alright, second round here, guys. Something just shut my camera off, so I'm gonna walk up the stairway. They know what we're here for, you know it?
I have a feeling. I've been asking them all week. I've been quietly asking Caesar. I said, you know, if you don't want me to do this, give me a sign. He hasn't given me any signs at all.
So he wants to talk.
So I'm assuming he's responsive and receptive to it.
Do you feel these other guys here possibly that passed away with heart attacks?
It's possible, but I don't really get much out of that.
Gotcha.
In the spaces here. There's another gentleman that died here also. I don't know if he was in the building when it happened, but his name was Halsey Hubbard. And that's why we've got this office dedicated to him.
But he did die on the location.
I believe he did. Jack Rogers definitely did. So this is Halsey's office, which we're using as one of our framing rooms.
And he actually passed away in this room, huh?
I believe he did. I know for a fact that Jack did, and he's in this third office back here.
So this is a different guy besides this gentleman that passed away in this room.
There's two of them that actually died here. Halsey was, I believe he was an account manager.
Yeah.
With the paper, so he was doing mostly advertisements and stuff like that.
Yes.
Jack was basically the guy that signed all the checks, made sure everything was done right.
You know how old they would have been?
Halsey was older. I want to say he was probably around 65, 70, something like that.
And that's this gentleman that's in this
in
room.
this office. Jack Rogers, I believe, was right around 58 or 59, possibly a little bit older. And he was in this office.
Look, bro.
Book and music room. And one of the secretary who found him, I know, on a social level outside of here. And she was the one that told me, yeah, I walked up here and he was laying on the floor, right? She kind of pointed. I can't remember exactly where it was. It was right there, it's down.
Oh, she showed you where he was laying at.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's interesting.
So it was like
You were able to
his desk
hear the
would have
first
been
hand?
facing this way.
Yes.
And I think she said he was like on that side of the desk.
So right where that bookcase is.
Like right where the bookcase is.
It'd be interesting to set some trigger objects up, or to set some
That's what I was
motion
thinking.
sensors up, or we got a lot of equipment coming in this evening.
Yep.
We'll definitely see if he's here. How about that?
Yeah. It'd be interesting to find out if Jack is still here.
I'm interested to see, since they haven't had anybody. It's not like the commercial investigative places where they haven't had people coming in and communicating with them all the time. That
Right.
I'm interested to see how excited that'll have them to speak with somebody.
Right.
Well, he mentioned earlier that he's been trying to communicate with Caesar and just saying, hey, Caesar, if you don't want these guys in here, just let me know. You know what I'm
Somehow
saying?
let me know. Yeah.
And you never got any feelings.
Yeah, that gave me a sense that maybe he is excited
Maybe he does want to talk.
to interact with somebody.
Possibility he does want to communicate,
very possible.
especially after all these years.
Right. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Actually, the choir loft upstairs from the old church. Sorry about the comments that have been up here in the
That's quite all right.
There we go again. And I got the everything on.
Turned off again?
Yeah.
Every time you go in the stairwell.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
All right, everybody. This is the third time restarting my camera.
This is the third floor.
Awesome.
And
Just like how I pictured it coming over here.
now this side, if I remember right, the bell tower was on that side of the church. And this would have been the end, up to the choir loft here.
Gotcha.
The choir loft itself is where colored people got to come. So they all had to be up on the third
Yes.
floor when they were doing this. And this in here is the rest of the church.
Wow. How do you get down to that level right there?
That's downstairs. I can get you down in there if you like. That is, this area right here is our furnace room. Which, when we were in that
Wow.
first area there was that one door by the table. That's how we get in there.
That happened again? Your
It did
camera?
again.
Did again?
It's all right. We'll keep going. Now, this is the fourth time I restart the camera, and I have a power pack hooked up, so there should be no reason why it's shutting off. But that's awesome. Now, where would you catch Caesar at? Just on this level or that next level?
This would be, we thought this is the main portion of where we would see and hear him. But also downstairs where he would come in to the church, because the original entrance to the side of the church was on that side.
Okay.
Downstairs, and he would have to walk all the way up here. they were not allowed to come into the front door either, so they had to come to the side of the back door. So this would have been the door that he would have come into, and then there was a stairwell somewhere around here to go up to the second, to the third floor. So this is a room where we've had glass fall.
Really?
We don't know, typically it was something over on that side that just kind of fell off of the shelving unit over there. We're not sure if somebody walked by too fast and it got blown off because it was too far and close to the edge. Or
It
if
had to been something real
moved.
fast.
And I think it was probably, but that's only happened twice that I remember while we've been here.
And the floors are concrete too, so it's not like you're vibrating stuff with
No,
walking or
exactly.
anything.
Right.
That's interesting. That's where that would have been a door,
It
right?
would have been the doorway, right?
They closed it off, and
Yep.
that's where Caesar and I guess
Any of the
any other
members of the parish that were colored would have had to come in.
would have to come through that way. That's nuts.
And this supposedly, in this level here, when it was a church, is the basement. Even though it's not underground, this is the basement. That was considered the basement. They had to walk up.
Why does this thing keep shutting off? I don't
It's so
know.
strange.
I've never had it happen that many
Maybe
times.
they don't want us doing this.
We return after closing to get ready for our night at just around the corner Antique Mall. We leave stationary cameras in the 3 reported hotspots. The first floor where objects have reportedly been knocked over. The second floor where the gentleman died of a heart attack. And the third floor where the church was and where Caesar would have spent most of his time.
Corner, Mount Carmel, Illinois, 3rd floor. Church, choir room.
Be careful on that board because I stepped on it kind of something.
Okay. Yeah, that looks good like that.
Nice.
Can you tell me what 2 plus 2 is?
I can't do it, but maybe they can.
The cat ball.
You know your alphabet? A, B, C, D.
Your grandpa had one too? Oh, it's, did you have it with you? Can you go touch that toy that I left in there for you guys?
Or touch one of the cat balls. I like the pretty colors. We make
Can
it
you
light up.
finish this?
Thank you.
Very good. Great job.
Thank you
Can
for
you make a
lighting that
noise
up.
for
Can
me?
you light the other one up that we left up here? There's 2 of them. Thank you.
You're doing really good.
Were you part of the church as well?
Can you tell me a secret?
Did you work for the newspaper?
Do you like that toy bear I left for you? It'll talk to you. You can talk back to it if you'd like.
Are you from the Civil War era?
If you tickle the bear, it'll make him giggle.
Can you touch my tummy?
If you touch his tummy like he has, he'll giggle. It'll make him laugh.
Are you a child? Are you an adult?
What? Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
Are you that shadow I saw on the wall? Light the ball up for yes, or leave it alone for no. Thank you.
That's awesome. You guys are awesome.
Do you have a favorite song?
Are you a woman?
I think it might have been Sam. Favorite song. Hey, I'm going to pull out this recording device, and if you speak into it and you tell me your favorite song, I will play it for you so you can hear it. It's probably been a long time since you've heard your favorite song. Did you? Give me just a second here. I'll tell you when
Brothers
to.
or sisters?
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Wow. Oh my God.
Little did we know how important this cat ball lighting up to the question, do you have any brothers or sisters, asked by Boo Buddy, would end up being. This is amazing.
Where is bed?
Alright, I'm gonna record this. See this little silver box in my hand? If you come up and speak into it, tell me your favorite song. I will play it on this device here. I can find any song in the world if you tell me the name of it, and I'll play it for you. So,
Do you have
recording
more
now,
friends?
so go ahead and come up soon I'm done talking and speak into it. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm gonna end the recording and listen back to it so I can hear what you said.
Did you speak your...
Do you know what time it is?
I didn't hear you on that one.
Do you have any brothers or sisters? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
This voice saying yeah is very significant because it is the same question that the cat ball lit up to earlier that Boo Buddy asked. Give me just a
Do
second
you
here, I'll
have
tell
any
you when to.
brothers or sisters?
Do you have any brothers?
How old are you?
This piece of audio is very hard for me to explain. It sounds like two people talking in a conversation, and at the same time while this was recorded, we were all downstairs 2 floors on the first floor eating dinner.
Here's the REM pods going off already. Wow.
Right next to the mirror. That's portable energy right there.
All right, back away. Back away.
Oh my goodness. Like this is, there's no way.
I'll turn it back on. It was all. I don't know.
That was kind of quiet.
It's quiet.
I kind of want to put this one back there and see.
Yeah.
See if we get anything. There's a cat ball right here. Watch it.
All right, back away.
Just sit this right here for a minute. It's recording still. But always set this up. Going off too.
I'll shut this light out for you. It's really light, it means, doesn't it? When it's just that little blue light.
Mm-hmm.
Can you touch this device again for me, like this?
Wow. What about that cat ball? Can you light it up too? Oh, I'm in the way. ain't I?
Are you the gentleman who passed away in here? Can you touch that again to make it light up if you're... Yeah, that was... That went off.
Yeah.
That was motion from the stairwell.
They don't care if the lights are on or off. What do you think, man?
I think it's trying to talk to
Who is?
It's been a long time.
A lot of built energy here, man.
This music box is going
Can you
off.
guys just make them stop?
The ring pod's going off now too.
Oh my gosh.
Can you make them stop? Can you
Hey.
make them stop for me? Can you back away,
Look at this
please?
thing.
Back away for just a second.
As soon as you looked at it, it's not. That was you that passed away in here?
Hey,
From a
stop.
heart
That's all
attack?
good.
This was your office? You touched that, if that was correct?
That's me. I don't know, dude. There's so much shit going on.
Do you like having people here interacting with you, trying to communicate? Oh, look. Upon reviewing this footage and hearing this very distinct yeah to my question, I thought that Lindsay had to have said it, given why none of us reacted. But then I checked my static night vision camera recording behind me facing Lindsay, and I see that she did not say it and did not react, meaning that whatever voice this is could not be heard by our ears, but only our equipment. Do you like having people here interacting with you, trying to communicate? What was that? Oh, look. When you look away,
That's dark, don't you?
There's so much here.
It's and kind of insane how much is happening.
Why don't you like the dark? Did something
Can you make all of the lights on top light up?
Did something happen to you in the dark?
Just walk up and touch it again.
Dude, this. Look at that hour lighting in there. That's pretty damn good, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh, you got one Phasm lights now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's dope.
Alright, let me turn the light back on, step in front of the
What are they doing in here, brother?
Well, while I was asking questions, this REM pod was going off, and then your music box in front of the stairway went off.
It did, really?
Yeah.
By itself, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody walked in there?
No.
So what's this gentleman's name that passed away with a heart
I'm
attack?
trying to remember. It was
Jack, right? No?
something J, I think. Can you
James.
touch that if it was a J? Your name starts with a J? Or was it a K? Is your name Kent? Was that your name? No?
Was it a J name?
Have you been here for a long time?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The room I thought would be the most active is it. Oh. What's up? Set it off again?
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Both of you.
Nuts right here. They're just
So a minute ago it kept going off when you weren't looking, Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if you turn around, both of you. Look,
oh,
look.
oh
Look,
shit!
it's going off. See, it turned around, it's going off.
It's not me, dude.
Do you not like women's presence?
Can you set that music box off out there in the hallway if you do not like women being up here?
Did you die?
Goes off on my shit.
Did you die here?
I'm gonna ask something really big of you. Oh, it's going off. Yeah, I mean you're willing to do it. If you can,
So you.
I want to see if you can knock one of these books off the shelf for me. Just any of these books, anywhere in this room. If you can knock one off the shelf for me, that would be
So how long?
amazing.
Dude, action. It doesn't care if the lights are on or off, dude.
So we asked.
Can you do that for us? Can you knock a book down?
Look at that. Cat ball going off.
We're about to get some activity up here, buddy. Step away. Step away. Thank you. Chubbs go live TikTok, will you? Step away. Step away, please. Just for a second. Everybody here, step away. All the spirits.
What's up?
Just for a second, please.
Yeah, if you want to.
Do you want to hold my hand?
For the love of God, please step away from the red pots.
I've never seen anything like this, man.
Step away, please. Everybody, step away.
He's on the tripwire.
Look at all this activity, guys. We've never had this much in one place.
Step away,
The
please.
tripwire's going off too. Everything.
That tripwire cat ball.
Tripwire,
4
please step away from tripwire.
REM pods, a couple cat balls, a blue buddy,
Fucking going nuts.
tripwire, all of it.
I don't see anything.
Dude, it doesn't matter.
SRO.
Turn the light on. Everybody turn the light on their phone, will you? Doesn't matter with these guys.
How old are you?
Everybody turn their lights on.
The bear is still talking to it. It said, "How old are you?"
We're
Yeah,
sitting here in
it'll
this
ask
little church
questions.
before the Civil War. REM pods are going crazy. There's so much energy here, dude. Look at this. Light it up, guys. All the phones.
Like on your regular.
Again, I've seen 4 REM pods go off at the same time.
This is crazy, guys.
Somebody stepping on the tripwire.
We got
I like
some.
cookies. What's your favorite food?
Yeah, they are. Who's messing with the tripwire?
Is this Caesar again?
Holy shit, dude.
What's strange to me is it's in sync. They'll all stop at the same time.
It's like he's got so much
Something,
energy.
yes. Super
Like that.
strong.
All of them
Step away
stop.
from the tripwire.
Music. What music
Please.
do you like?
When one starts, they all get going.
I don't even know what to say, dude. I'm trying to.
It's like we'll have to shut them off to even do an EVP session in here.
Wish the damn lighting was better in here. I need a damn floodlight, dude, and
Good
just
stories.
doing the best I can to catch it, but I don't want to run with crappy video again, man.
That bear is wild.
So, I'm going full blown IR lights, dude.
This is crazy.
Gotta go full blown IR lights. Apologize. I wanted to kind of show what this thing's doing. It's just going insane. We're at the
All at the same time, all four of them right there.
Even the tripwires going too.
Look, stops at the same
Let's
time.
go nuts.
They all stop at the same time.
There you go. Just hold that camera just for a second, because I'm gonna have to shut that tripwire off and restart it.
Look
Come
how
on.
intense it
Come
got when
on.
we walked closer to it.
What's your favorite story?
All right, so tell me if you got us all on the shot, brother. So far tonight, we came to your location. We've been discussing this for some time
Right.
about coming out, and we made it happen tonight. I'm overly shocked and overly. Lennon, what do you think with all the
I'm
activity we've
very
obtained?
impressed. I didn't know what we were coming into, given
Yeah.
a place that's not been commercially investigated.
Yeah.
But that was exciting. I was excited to see what we get, and I'm pretty blown away with what we've had so far. And it's what, maybe 10 o'clock. I don't know if it's that
I
late.
think it might be
11.
11, but
Just about 11.
Is it? Oh, really?
so far from my experiences
Time flies
here
here.
tonight, they don't care if the lights are on, they don't care if the lights are off. This place has so much built up energy. This place predates the Civil War. It was and I'll let you take over on some of the history.
That basically it was the first Methodist church in town, Beecham Chapel. Hosted the residents of the town, and one famous one that we heard about was Caesar. That's the gentleman that I believe we've been hearing from quite a bit tonight. Caesar was a distinguished, well-dressed black man with silver hair, we were told. And there have been a few people that, in the preceding ownership of the building, turned into the newspaper for the Republican Register for quite a few years, about almost 100 years, and then we took over after they were done. Many of the people in the Register that worked here didn't like to work after the 5 o'clock bell whistle to go home sounded, because they knew that Caesar was here. And it was usually women that he approached, from what we understood. Either a flick of the hair or a cold chill or something of that nature, but many of the women did not like being here. We're up on the 3rd floor right now, which was the choir loft, which was where Caesar had to come and pray and have his service at the church, because that's where black people were back in the time that he visited the church. Are you able to bring the temperature down 10 degrees? Let us know you're here by bringing the temperature down. Give me a cold spot for 10 degrees.
This just got really blurry. Won't focus.
It's a little cooking up here, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You want to try an EVP?
Okay.
We're going to do an Estes session up here too, see if we can communicate with who's up here, and any names come across, see if they match up to who was at this location at one time.
Thanks for trying. I didn't feel it, but I'm not giving up hope.
You hear the temperature thing on that?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what is that? I thought it didn't have
That's the
noise.
temperature gauge.
That means it's getting cool. Like, do you feel a little breeze right here?
All I can tell you is it's the temperature gauge, brother, where it's fluctuating temperature.
Not much, but there's a difference from right there to here.
It was like a little bit of a breeze, like real low.
Thank you. That's,
He said, this is all I could do, but.
hey, it's more than enough,
Right.
especially when you consider that it's warmer up here. 10 degrees.
All right, I'm gonna go IR light, guys.
Yo, if I could get a little bit of that cool air again, like, that felt good.
So where do you think we should try the EVP, my friend? I think this place goes crazy, dude, if you come up here by yourself. I mean, it doesn't really matter right now. 4 REM pods going off simultaneously.
I know most places I go, it seems like you want good activity to go by yourself, but this place doesn't seem to care, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, it doesn't care if it shows up, shows out. Let's see if we can pick up something on this. Is this the original stained glass? You know what?
I don't think so.
It's not?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, we're recording for an EVP. So. I'll have you ask some questions, my friend. See if he answers you.
Somebody just walked by me. Was that you, Caesar?
Upon concluding our investigation here at just around the corner in Mount Carmel, Illinois, we are baffled at the amount of energy and activity that this place held. We hope to one day return to try to communicate with Caesar and the other spirits further. We hope you liked the video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing.